pontificate and publish. It's been a big, crazy 6 months, honestly. And I finally feel like I'm in the clear on a certain level. And that is a relief to me. That is such a relief. I feel like I can start to breathe. I've learned a lot over the last 6 months. The biggest thing that I have learned over the past 6 months is I am unwilling to betray myself anymore in order to avoid conflict, right? Which I have surprised myself, honestly, because, I used to try and avoid conflict at all costs. I would do anything and everything, including passive aggressive behavior, in order to avoid conflict. So it's always been a challenge for me. And the last 5 to 6 months, I have come out of the avoiding, and now I'm just kind of, standing my ground. That's where I'm at with all of this. And I'm referring to the things that have been happening to me at work. I haven't been discussing those things because I've been documenting them, and I will never discuss them because I've been documenting them. With the support of all three of the supervisors on my shift, there's been one employee who has targeted me and bullied me pretty much for the last 6 months, until I realized they're not going to do anything. Either side, they're not going to do anything. So once I realized that, the last month, maybe 2 months, I spent on the offense. I spent attacking this guy in order to get him to back off of me. And it would work for a couple of days, and then he would start his bullshit again. I just kept standing my ground and standing my ground and standing my ground. I will say this. The final week that I was there, this is how insane these people are. The final week that I was there, I got 1 week left to go before I transfer to the other department. One of the supervisors comes up to me and says, y'all need to patch this up. Y'all need to work this out. If you don't work this out, I'm going to send you both to HR. I'm going to send you home, make you clock out, and you're going to go to HR in the morning. I said, really? You're going to send me to HR? You're going to make me clock out? You're going to send me to HR in the morning? I said, are you going to tell the other person this? Of course I'm going to tell the other person. They ain't telling the other person. We all know this. This is a threat for me. And I said, that's fine. You can make me clock out before my contracted 40 hours, and you can make me go home and make me go see HR in the morning. I've been documenting all of the things that you people have been doing to me over the past 5 to 6 months. Every single time. So you go ahead and you send me to HR. Well, this ain't never going to end. It is going to end on Sunday when I'm in the new department. When I'm in shipping, I'm not on this shift that he's on. I don't have the same supervisor he has. I don't do the same job he does. We don't work in the same area. So yeah, it'll be solved on Sunday if you let it. I'm trying to leave here peacefully. I'm not trying to start anything. I'm trying to do my job and go home. I've apologized to you before about my behavior. Let me go. And then we started talking about other stuff because, right, we have to deflect. When we know we're caught with our fucking pants down, right, we have to deflect. So that's what she did, and I let her. Now I'm over in the new department, and I just feel a whole lot better. I feel like I can now focus on what I need to focus on to get me out of this state. I don't want to be in this state. This place is a horrible place, and they treat their citizens like shit. And these people here, they're so afraid of everything. Everything. They are most especially afraid of each other. I wanted to say I've made it through, and I'm very proud of myself for standing my ground. I didn't want to. There's many times where I was like, just fucking leave. And ultimately I'm like, no, you're always the one that leaves. We're not leaving anymore. They're going to have to fire me. You're going to have to fire me. You're going to have to tell me to get out of this building because I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to show up late. I'm not going to come back from lunch late. When I want to take a day off, I'm going to schedule it, make sure it's scheduled, make sure you have it on the schedule. You know what I mean? I'm minding my P's and Q's because I know what you're up to. Which brings me to my final thought. Ironically, I have my heinous mother to thank for it. Well, I thought of everything, just like I used to have to do with my mom. Every single angle for her to punish me or ridicule me or admonish me for something. Every fucking angle. Where could this go wrong? Where could she find the crack? Where could she say, you're on restriction? I have to thank her though. Because my mother is supremely cunning, right? She'll set you up. She sets you up. And she takes pride in the fact that you didn't know she set you up until, surprise, you're fucked kind of thing. So I have to thank her because it made me think of all angles. And that's what saved me. That's what saved me because these guys down here, they're fucking stupid. They're dumb hillbillies. You are all dumb hillbillies. And I bested you. Do you know why I bested you? Because I'm more intelligent than you are. That's the truth. And I'm not scared to admit it anymore. You're all stupid. That's why you don't like me. That's why I threaten you. Because when I speak, you get scared because you don't understand half of the fucking words coming out of my mouth. Because my vocabulary is a big vocabulary. Do you know why? Because I read books. You fucking ignorant, dirt foot, toothless, hillbilly fucks. And I am counting the days till I can go at you all for real. Anyways, that was this week's Pontificate and Publish. I hope you have a great week. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da.